Carrie, my save the dates went out this week. Did you get yours yet?
Oh my god, I did. I was so excited. I literally just opened it like 10 minutes ago. I was just about to text you. And don't worry, that date is all yours. Brett and I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Woo! It's all finally happening! All the planning and dreaming about my big day. It's starting to feel so real.
I bet it is. You've been talking about this day since I first met you. I remember the first time I saw you, almost 4 years ago. You were sitting in the lunchroom with a bridal magazine.
Oh my god, I was. And you had just gotten back from your honeymoon that week. When they transferred you into our department, I knew we were going to be close friends.
Aw, I knew it too. We started eating together almost every day.
And I hounded you about every detail of your wedding. I had just gotten engaged. I never imagined then that it would take 4 years to get here.
I just wish I had met you a few months earlier, and you could have been at my wedding too.
Well, I stared at all of your pictures for so many hours, I almost feel like I was. Seriously, Carrie, I hope my wedding will be half as nice as yours was.
Are you kidding? With everything you've been planning? Your wedding is going to be like a royal ball compared to my tiny little soiree. I just hope the dress I have picked out is fancy enough. It's not every day that I get invited to the grand ballroom of the Plaza Hotel. I mean, I knew you had your heart set on a Manhattan wedding, but the Plaza? It's like something out of a movie.
I know, it may seem over the top, but I just want the most perfect, most romantic wedding anyone has ever seen. I've been waiting for 4 years to be Julian's bride, but I have been waiting all my life for my wedding day. Did I tell you about the latest plans?
No, I'm dying to hear. Tell me everything.
Well, guess who is designing my cake? Do you remember that cake that was on the cover of New York Magazine last month?
The one that looked like a chandelier? That designer does cakes for celebrity weddings.
And she's also doing the cake for mine. Can you believe it? It certainly isn't cheap, but my wedding day is worth it.
Wow, Helene, it must not suck to have rich families like you and Julian have. Brett and I had a cupcake tower.
Our parents have been very generous, it's true, but they aren't paying for everything. My parents gave me a limit, and when I go past it, it's up to me and Julian to make up the difference.
Well, don't go too crazy then.
It's okay. We have a plan to make it all work out perfectly.
I'm sure you do. For such a romantic at heart, you definitely have a good head on your shoulders.
Thanks. There are some more new details too, but I need to keep a few surprises. The actual invitations are going out in 2 months. I can't wait!
Me too. I'm so happy for you, Helene.
Carrie! Did you get yours yet? Oh, I'm dying. Carrie?
I'm here.
Oh my god! Did you get your invite?
Yes, I got it.
And? What do you think? Oh, are they gorgeous or what?
This invitation is, pretty incredible.
I know, right? They're hand-painted. Ugh, they weren't cheap, but I had to have them when I saw them on Insta.
Yeah, no, they are very pretty. But that's not the incredible part. Helene, the part here on the RSVP, where it asks what we want for dinner?
Yes, oh I know. So many choices, right? But the caterer has been so accommodating. When I said there had to be 10 choices, she made sure there were 10 choices. You wouldn't believe how many celebrity weddings she's catered. But I said I wanted mine to be even better than any of them. But it's such a hard choice, right? I can't even decide between the lobster and the Dover sole. I might ask for both. What do you think you and Brett will pick?
Honestly, Helene, I'm not sure we're going to be able to pick any of them.
Huh?
Helene, the part here on the RSVP where it asks what we want for dinner, there's a price next to each dinner item. Like right here, it says filet mignon, $800 per person. Helene, what does that mean exactly? Are you charging your guests for their dinner?
No, I'm not charging them. That's just the amount they should plan to give us as a gift if that's what they want to eat.
What?
Well, Julian and I have been living together for over 4 years now. It's not like we need toaster ovens or stand mixers. And we know that our friends and family would rather give us something towards our honeymoon or our future home. Besides, cash is kind of the norm for a gift in New York City.
Yeah, I know a lot of people give cash gifts these days. But Helene, the amounts.
But there are a lot of different choices on there. There's something for everyone.
Helene, the cheapest meal is the mushroom ravioli, and it's $600 per person. You think that the smallest wedding gifts you're going to get from people are $1,200 per couple?
Well, sure, I had to have options for people who aren't as well off as our families are. I know not everyone is going to go for the surf and turf.
At 10 grand per person? Yeah, I would imagine not.
But see where I mentioned the gift from us? If someone picks that option, we'll invite them to our table to sit with us. Besides, the lobster is stuffed with real truffles.
Helene, why are you doing this? It just comes across as very money grubby. I don't understand.
Well, I had to have a way to ensure that we would have enough from the gifts we received to cover the cost of the wedding. Our parents have been very generous, but between hiring the 10-piece band and the ballerina stilt walkers...
Ballerina stilt walkers?
Yes! Oh, they are professional ballet dancers from the New York City Ballet. They walk around and shower everyone with edible flower petals. It'll be stunning. When we factor in our parents' contributions, it barely covers the deposits. We still have a huge bill to pay.
Helene, is this what you meant when you said you had a plan in place? You meant that you were going to tell your guests how much money to give you as a gift?
Honestly, I think people are still getting a bargain. This is going to be the wedding of the year. You can't put a price on that.
Apparently you can. You put the price right on the invitation.
You know, I don't think I care for your tone.
Helene, I'm sorry, I really am, but I'm just floored. Am I honestly the only person to have said anything to you about this? Have you spoken to anyone else today who got their invitation?
Yes, I have. They said that the invites were beautiful and they couldn't wait to come.
Okay, well, I am sorry to say it, Helene, but it doesn't look like Brett and I are going to be able to make it to your wedding.
You can't be serious.
I am serious. Between Brett's law school loans and the deposit we just put down on the apartment, I can't possibly look him in the eye and tell him we need to spend $1,200 to go to your wedding.
But you're just coming from Brooklyn. It's not like you need a hotel or anything.
We don't have rich parents like you guys do, Helene. $1,200 is a lot of money for us.
Well, if that's the way you feel, that's the way you feel.
I'm sorry, but it is.
Fine. See if I care that you will just be missing the most talked about event of the season.
Oh, I bet it will be talked about, Helene. Just not in the way you're thinking.
Carrie? Are you there? I'm sorry. I know you're mad at me, but could you please talk to me? I haven't been able to find you at work these past couple weeks. Did they move your department again? Carrie, I'm really freaking out here. Please just let me know if you're seeing my texts.
Yes, I'm here. What's going on?
Carrie, oh my God, you were right.
I really wish I had listened to you. The RSVP started coming back this week. So many people say that they aren't coming to my wedding. Most of my college friends, Julian's buddies from lacrosse. Carrie, it's over half of our guest list. And what's worse, my dad called me last night. Oh, he was furious with me. Apparently that was the first time he'd seen our invitations. He's demanding to know how I could possibly be asking for specific cash gifts when he's already given us so much towards our wedding. My parents had no idea how much I had gone over our initial budget. They say that they're humiliated, knowing that their friends and business partners received this invitation. And Julian's parents, oh God, it was even worse. His mom was crying. It was awful. So, what do you plan to do about it?
What do you mean? What can I do? So many people say they aren't coming, and we owe almost $100,000. Everything is a disaster.
So are you gonna cry about it, or are you going to try and fix it?
Fix it how? Carrie, I'm an absolute mess. I will do anything you say if you will please just help me.
Okay. First of all, you're going to get on the phone and you are going to call each and every person on your list. You're going to apologize to them for your momentary lapse of reason and explain that you got too caught up looking at Insta and watching the Kardashians and your plans got carried away. You're going to tell each of those people that the greatest gift they could give you is to attend your wedding. And it can't be just you. Julia needs to be on each and every call with you as well.
Okay, we can do that. It will take a solid 2 days straight, but we can do it.
Okay, then we have to do whatever we can do to try and get some of your costs down. Anything that can be canceled needs to be canceled. Even if it means losing out on a deposit, unless it's necessary for food and drink, we cancel it. If we can cut anything down and make it smaller, we make it smaller.
But Carrie, these contracts we signed are so ironclad. They aren't going to let us out of anything.
Well, lucky for you, I am married to a hot and up-and-coming lawyer. Come over here tonight with all your contracts. Brett will go through everything and get your vendors on the phone. I bet he can work a little magic.
Oh my God, Carrie. I am bawling my eyes out here. Thank you. Why are you doing all of this for me?
Because I know that deep down, you're a good person who just got carried away. And I know how much your friends and family were looking forward to watching you walk down that aisle. I know I was. Plus, I really, really want to see the grand ballroom at the Plaza Hotel.
Oh, Carrie, this is the first time I've smiled in days. Thank you.
Thank me later. Just get your butt on the train ASAP and we will get this mess figured out. It wasn't easy getting Helene and Julian's costs down. They had signed contracts for some pretty extravagant details. Flowers flown in from Holland, gift bags for all the guests. I could go on and on. But Julian was able to talk a few of the vendors down. The orchestra agreed to take an hour off their night. And the ballerina stiltwalkers, as much as we wanted to see it, they agreed to just cancel in exchange for their deposit. Same with the flowers, which were cut down considerably. Not that anyone would have known, because that ballroom at the Plaza still looked magnificent. They ended up with about 75% of their invited guests. Certainly not the disaster it could have been. Helene and Julian still have quite a bit of debt after their big day. They canceled their honeymoon to Fiji. And it looks like they will be renting for a few more years. But at the end of the day, they are happy that they got to celebrate their marriage with all of their loved ones. And me? I'm just happy I got to dance under that famous chandelier. Thanks for watching. Have a true text story of your own? Email it to our team. And remember to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and smash that bell icon for more true text stories.